So hi everyone.
Hi.
We are here with our tiny microphones first of all, and second of all, and probably more importantly, we're here with Kate. So
I'm so
thank
excited.
you so much for sitting down with us today.
No problem. It's all good. I'm here.
How was everything going today? First
Good.
of all?
Yeah, it was really fun. I did my set like 20 minutes ago. I feel like I blacked out and then it like happened and then it was out. But it was really fun. I love Barn. Like, and you can kind of do. I feel like you can like do things last minute here, which is really nice. So I did like a little acoustic like part in my set. And my friend Tessa sang "You're Still the One" with me, so it was good. It was a good day.
Because you pulled in such a crowd as well. Like, it's so good.
It's so
early as well.
Yeah, I know. Because I wasn't sure. Because last year I played that outside stage like a bit later, and yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, it was so cute though.
Yeah. So obviously we are so happy to sit down with you because we saw you open for Maisie
Oh,
earlier on in the
fun.
year as well. So honestly, it kind of felt like we were looking like a blonde mirror, seeing like two best friends together, and then
we live together as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
cool.
So you guys are like us, but if we sang.
Great. That's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, we like to
Next
think we
is me
could
and Lacey starting a podcast, which we love.
Oh my god, we would love that. Don't steal
Nobody
our
would
job
want
though.
that.
Don't
No.
steal our job.
No, it's not happening.
If you ever want to come on together, we could do a 2v2 situation, and that'd be great. But how was it just touring with such a close friend of
Oh
yours?
my god, it was really nice. I mean, it was so fun because my two bandmates are really good friends with her two bandmates, or with Joel. So Joel, you know, Joel, the guitar man, and so he knows Tommy and Ollie really well from like they used to play in bands together. So then I know Maisie and Tina and Soph, and so it was so cute. We were all on like bunk beds, and then we were like looking at each other every night, and then the boys were like in their own part. It was just really wholesome, and it was so wholesome. It was really nice.
Over every night.
Yeah, it was. And then we'd shut our little bunks. We're like, okay, good night. We're gonna wake up in Leeds now, which was really nice.
Because we could tell that you guys were having so much fun, even when you were on stage, like doing like Kate's brother together,
was so
and it was
cute.
just like super nice dancing.
I know, because we didn't like plan really. We wrote it on our first night in tour, like this, like the part that I did, and then we practiced like all the dance moves like at each show. So we like added little bits, so it was like really fun. But,
I don't know. I had to actually know Jessie feels like a party every day. Like, is that
Yeah,
what it is? Have you ever seen that?
I've seen Taste. Yeah, it does. I know it was good. We had to leave Vera behind, which was really sad. We lived with another girl named Vera. So if she was there, we would have been completed. It would have been house on tour, which is really nice.
I love
And I feel like I'm doing in this interview now that you're so like infectiously happy. Like whenever we watch you, our cheeks hurt from smiling because you have such like a positive aura, and we stand there and we're like, I don't know why I'm just like smiling.
It's so nice. Oh my god.
And we were just so interested because you're very open about the fact you moved to London, and I mean even from like a music journalism way, we see how like cold the music industry can be. How do you keep such like a positive, friendly aura? Because you're so like infectiously happy. It's lovely.
I don't know. I think like I moved here with my friend Tessa, so then we were around each other like a lot, and then I've like have a whole bunch of friends in London that I was really lucky to meet. My friend Rory like moved over as well with his friend Nav, and then we all and like Gius, you know, so like all of our friends are all together, which is really nice. So I feel like we can kind of, I don't know, like keep it not cliquey at all. It's just more like I think everyone's really supportive, because I had experiences too with like friends in music where like it's not supportive and like everyone's kind of like jealous of each other, where it's just nice like not to have that, and it makes music really fun.
If you find the right people,
it's just finding. When I first moved here, I was like living with my friends Tessa and Kian, and it was kind of like, it was great because I had them, but then it was kind of lonely because I didn't have a lot of people. But then I feel like now it's all about the girlies, which is nice, because I think if I didn't meet everyone that I've met here, I probably would have moved home. But yeah, I do love it though.
I'm glad you did it.
I know, me too. Thank God. I know, it's so nice, and I love London. Like, it's so great, and you know.
Once you find your people, I think that's what it is.
Well, I've heard it's like really hard to like meet people in London, which I agree. Like, I believe like 100%. But then I think I kind of skipped that because of COVID. So then a whole bunch of my friends moved, and it didn't feel like I was alone for that long.
Like,
only in COVID, but it felt like everyone was alone.
We had like the opposite, where we just happened to meet just before COVID, so then we spoke to each other all throughout, and then all of this happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And you guys moved together after.
Yeah.
we moved in together during COVID.
So how did you meet online? Like, did you meet like?
We just met like through mutual people, and then on a night out, and then suddenly like, I don't know what like drew us together.
That's so
we just have that sometimes with certain people, where it's like, I don't know why we are like drawing together, but we are.
Yeah. I had that with my friend Tessa, like before we moved here. I met her at like a songwriting camp, and then we both were like, we should maybe be friends. And we had like one night out, and then I was like, you should move to London with me. And like sometimes it's just
Do you believe in like platonic soulmates?
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Oh my god, yeah. I feel like I talk about this with my friends a lot. It's like I feel like I put so much pressure into like romantic relationships that I kind of forget to put like I don't need to, because I've actually put so much into my friends.
Yeah.
So like romantic relationships don't matter as much when you have like really good group of bros.
Yeah, if you have like the
Um,
support system, anything else beyond that is just like a bonus, but you
Yeah.
don't need it because you're like whole with the people that you're with every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's deeping it too much, but that's how
No,
I
I
feel.
know.
On a
and
Friday
then-
afternoon. Like, do you believe in soulmates?
I'm like, we're at like a farm. We're at a farm, and I'm like, do you know what? But I do like think that there's like I put less pressure into like boys and stuff if I like, because I have that in my friends.
Yeah,
So I'm like, oh, I don't need this from you. I can have like this person for this and this person for that, which is really nice.
That's so what we have. Like,
Yeah,
it's
which
so,
is
like,
nice.
Yeah,
I think it's so normal though. Like I feel like it's healthy.
yeah, to have like less intensity.
It's so much more fun.
Yeah.
Like the girls.
Oh my god, so much fun. I used to feel like when I used to date date so loose, like as in like who was I dating? When I used to crush, and then I would like obsess over them like being everything I wanted. Where like I feel like now, because I have that from my friends, you don't obsess over someone being everything for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that's too deep for Friday.
Yeah, we'll
did we
like,
get
line it back up a little bit, because I guess this isn't actually that much lighter. I was going to say, we've played you on the show a bit, and we've kind of discussed how a lot of people see you as like the big sister figure, like the advice giver role and things like that.
That's so cute.
So in terms of music, do you think that music should always have like a meaning or a message, or do you think some songs can be just like a pure fun art form?
I think, yeah, well, I wrote Stupid, so I don't know. I think it's interesting because I feel like I used to think that every song had to be super deep and like everything, like before I put music out, and then I feel like my last EP was really like deep except for Stupid, and like I really deeped it, and I was like, everything needs to be so like, it needs to just like, the track list needs to like go right back together and tell this whole massive like thing. And I think this year I'm just trying to have a bit more fun with like releasing singles, and like I feel like co-writing has made me have more fun while I'm writing. So I don't think so. I think like even if it's like light subject matter, I guess it still has like a lot of meaning.
Yeah.
Which is like, and like I guess like too, like people just take songs differently. Like I wrote Stupid as a joke, and then so people are like, I got back with my ex-boyfriend, and I was like, okay.
I was being sarcastic, guys.
Don't go in the trenches again. We exited the trenches.
Sometimes like some of the most fun songs are just like nonsense, whatever. Like Charlie XCX, Vroom Vroom. That's one of the best songs ever.
Ever.
What does it mean?
It means
nothing.
everything. It means everything I need to know. Literally, it tells me everything I need to know about my life.
Literally.
It's like Padam. Literally.
Hold your hand. So then also on that topic, and ironically you brought it up in your set earlier, Hannah Montana. It's a huge part of your like persona, everything,
So
and you have
funny.
some Hannah Montana vibes.
Oh, thank you.
And we were just kind of interested in this idea of a childhood pleasure and like interests, and how that's built you as like, I mean, I guess a person, but also like a performer today. How do you feel like that influence? Because it clearly is very big to you.
Yeah, I think because when I was a kid, I feel like Hannah Montana was the first thing where I was like, oh, I really want to do that. So then I also like did country music when I was growing up, so I feel like I grew up kind of ish the same way. Like my like grandpa was like showing me country music, and I was like, I just was obsessed with Hannah Montana, and I was like, oh, I could do pop music that's like this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think 8 years old, and I sang like Nobody's Perfect in my like, so I feel like now it's nice to like do those songs, and it's so nostalgic for me because I feel like that was like my show. I feel like everyone had their like Disney show. That was like mine.
And then flash forward to you doing it on tour.
Yeah, it was so fun. Oh my god, it was so funny. Also making my like guitarist Tommy do like the whole solo was just like it was just amazing.
And like just on stage, you're a vision of Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Like all the cute outfits. Like it's almost like
Today I tried. Today I really tried for that. I was giving Miley Stewart. Yeah, my friend did that. My friend Abby. She's my creative director, and she like hand did all those jewels for my birthday. And she like thrifted the jacket and then gave it to me like a few months ago. It was so cool. Yeah, she's
you
really
are
cool.
You're Hannah Montana to me.
And do you know what? It's like admirable as well, because people like me, I loved Hannah Montana, but I don't have the talent to make me Hannah Montana. So it's great that you're doing it for us.
You don't know.
Oh, I tried to sing. It's not working out.
You should have seen my fucking 8-year-old video.
She's
so
older
bad.
than 8.
No, is 23 too late to discover that you're like Hannah Montana?
It'll be fine. You should have done it today. We could have done it today. I know. I was so close today to singing "You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home" because I was this close, just dying.
That
Yeah.
would have been the vibes of the bar.
I know.
It was perfect.
Yeah, but then I was like, Shania Twain is also, you know, I
Yeah.
can't.
Circle moment as well.
It worked.
Love
It
it.
all happened. Nice.
We've kind of touched on this already, that you have like such a girl energy, but in general, what does the power of female friendship mean to you?
Oh my goodness. I guess like, yeah, I grew up around a lot of like all my I feel like my friends in high school were like, we were basically like, that was my relationship. So I guess it means like everything. I don't know. I feel like I couldn't imagine a life without the girlies.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like because in high school I had like my 2 best friends and we had like kind of a bigger group of girls, but then down to them, like I did everything with them and told them everything, and I feel like guys just won't understand like what that is because you just share everything, and like I feel like I'm really lucky in London. I feel like we have that now, which is really
It
nice.
seems like you guys have like the dream of living with your best friends, because we always say that is that we live like a 14-year-old's dream, because you
Yeah, it's
just
like
live with your best friends in
sleepovers.
London and it's just like the best every day, and it's everything
It
you
is
said
really-
is saying the same
It is really
thing.
funny when like, oh my god, Jess, I didn't even tell you this. It was like Vera will literally be like, "Can we have sleepover tonight?" And I'm like, "Yes, we can."
Yeah, like every night we like go onto our bed and just sit and we just chat for hours. Like,
Oh, it's so cute.
Because
I
we
know.
like, our doors are basically like back to back, so it's like our own little floor within the house, and
that's
it's
so
like
cute.
just one extended bedroom pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh, that's so cute. I know, because even the like bros in our like the guys in our friendship group. So it's like nice to have that, like, you know, and like my best friend growing up too was a guy, but he is girly energy, like you know, where you can just like chat and you get it, and it's really nice.
girly is a mindset.
Yeah,
It is.
absolutely.
That's the message of today.
Perfect.
So what would, I mean, you've got your girl gang already built, but in your dream girl band,
Oh, wow.
who would join you?
That is so good. Oh my god.
We should have let you prepare for this. I feel
no.
like you could spend like hours.
I could actually spend hours thinking about this.
We always talk about this as well. Every time we discover a new artist, we're like, that's
Yeah.
going to be in the
We
girl.
have like a playlist, and every time we play a girly, we're like,
They're
we're
in.
gonna put her in
Wow.
the playlist.
If you pass the vibe check, you're in.
So good. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. I would have. Could I just? Oh, I would have Shania Twain.
Oh yeah.
I would have Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
I would have Miley Cyrus, obviously.
Stunning.
I want
country
Taylor, but
vibe.
Taylor would never.
No, she
Not that any,
would.
but she would. Yeah, so it's all
idea of Taylor.
and the
yeah.
Haim sisters. You know what I mean? Like they're. That's what I would have, and then
It's a powerful group that you're getting
and
together.
Lizzo.
right
I love Lizzo.
Oh,
yeah. There we go.
Oh
That's
my god, I
good.
want to hear that song with everyone on
now.
it.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be perfect.
If we can send this to Lizzo, Miley, we've got to get them all here. Barn next
My
year.
dream.
You're
Next year.
all going to be on the stage together.
Reputation era tour.
I know.
Except
Those are my
it's on the
girlies.
farm and it's you.
Literally. Those are my favorite girlies, though. I don't know how that would work as a band. I would be happy to play the cymbals for that band, but that's what I would
together
do.
and you'll be back there with like a maraca.
Yeah. I'll be there with a triangle. I don't care. I'll literally just I would love to watch that band.
Yeah.
I do not need to be in that band.
For you guys in matching outfits as well, I think it would just be the
Can your
vibe.
friend make matching jackets for like everyone?
I know. Well, the guys, it was so cute. He had Did you see the guys' tops today? They have like Groupie and
Yeah.
Star, and I feel like we all matched. It was very cute.
I love it so much.
Yeah. So I feel like this would be your favourite future festival experience, being with all the girls next year. But in terms of your past and like currently this weekend, what is your favourite festival experience?
Because you've been to Barn before.
Yeah, I went last year. I loved it.
Yeah.
And so I think Barn's my favorite festival.
We say the same thing, and it feels so wrong to say when you
I
go to so
know.
many, but it's so.
But I
homely.
haven't been to that many. I feel like we went to me and my friend Jess went to Kendall Calling last year, and it was really fun, and I loved it. So I love that festival as well. I haven't done a ton, but I feel like that one kind of felt like this. It was a bit bigger, but it felt like this as well. Like Barn's just so special because you like meet everyone,
Yeah.
and everyone's just kind of like all the artists are like watching the sets. And so it kind of feels like one like really nice little family, which is really cute.
Even if you've never been before, because
Yeah.
it was our first year
No,
last year.
yeah.
So
Same.
just that everyone's so like friendly.
Everyone's so friendly.
Even like walking in, like everyone's like, "Hi,
Yeah.
You're like from
No, I know.
London as well.
Yeah,
You're
you
like,
did not get that.
It's cool too because I feel like every person's set, they're kind of like, oh, we haven't tried this yet, but we're gonna do it at bar
Yeah.
because it's like a comfy place to like try things out, which is
That's
nice.
a new song.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I've been seeing.
I
it on
was gonna
TikTok,
do
it's
an
so
unreleased one and then I didn't because I didn't have time.
Yeah.
But next time, it all works out. It's all good.
And you've got Toy Autumn.
Yeah, I
So
know. Come.
opportunities there.
I know. It'll be really fun.
Have you got any like? Well, you've obviously got unreleased songs coming.
Yeah, so
What can everyone get excited for?
Oh my god, it's a whole new set because I feel like I've
Ooh.
been it's gonna be a new opening, it's gonna be a new closing, which is gonna be exciting. I have so many songs, and then I think like there'll be a lot of more. There'll be at least like quite a few songs released before tour,
Yeah.
so I'll get to do all of them. So it's kind of a whole new set, which is really exciting. Which I haven't I feel like I've changed up my set a little bit, but like I haven't really in the past year. So yeah, I'm excited.
We will be attending.
Yeah,
and we will be there. Like,
oh my god, yes, it'll be so fun.
If we can get Lizzo to come with us, we'll
Yeah,
do it.
you can see Liz in the
Let's go.
crowd and she'll be like, hold up a sign being like,
Yeah.
band, your band.
Can I come on stage?
So fun.
We're acting like we know Lizzo personally.
I absolutely don't.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, I don't know. So finally, well, first of all, do you ever do karaoke? I feel like the answer must be yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
You give karaoke.
Oh yeah. That's so nice.
I'm so glad you took that as a compliment.
Every day. Yeah, that's
Karaoke.
all my job is. All I'm doing is glorify karaoke.
Because I think if you look at us, we give karaoke as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, you
Some
do.
people do, and some people don't.
Some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will be like writing interview questions and we're like,
I don't
shower
know.
song?
Yeah, that's really good actually.
Because you give karaoke.
Yeah.
What is your go-to karaoke song? You can have a
The
couple.
Climb.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Or this is so hard. Or something One Direction. Maybe What Makes You Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Maybe a Shania Twain. Yeah, it's either or 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Sorry,
feel like all
I have
of
a
those
sorry. I
because-
have
No, you can do a whole set.
yeah.
You can come
I'm
back.
gonna tell you
Come
set
to
list.
our karaoke bar. We'll
Yeah.
bring you our set list.
Perfect.
If
Yeah.
people are trying to take
But,
that mic,
yeah.
you're like, no, I've got another
No,
one.
wait,
Yeah.
I've still got What Makes You Beautiful.
There's this amazing band that plays at like Kendall Calling every year, and it's like they went on before me last year, and it's called Bandioki,
Mhm.
and they're like a full band, and then they get people from the crowd to like go up
We need
and
to
like
go.
do their like set. So you put your name in like a thing, and then they're like, oh, this person with the climb, and they like with a full band like sing the song, so you get to have your like star moment. It's insane, and it's
that
like
could
people
be
singing like
it.
"Let It Be" and like going crazy. But
when I could have
that's
my
your
hand.
calling.
Yeah,
That's what you could do.
So I feel like the closest thing I've seen to that, not that I've even seen them, is tribute band for Arctic Monkeys called Antarctic Monkeys.
Funny.
It's not
Well,
the same.
that's what's happening this year. It's Fleet Mac Wood.
Stop.
It's really exciting. It's me and then Fleet Mac Wood. Literally, I'm not joking. I think I'm on at like 5 and they're on at like 6 or
It's a
something.
pleasure to open up for them.
Honestly, I am pleased. Bandioki, me, Fleet Mac Wood.
That's like my dream lineup.
Yeah.
I got everyone there that I want to see.
Perfect. I get to sing Gypsy. I get to run around. It's beautiful.
You can just stay on stage and be like, I know it's your go, but I actually can I join?
Can I just-
I'm
can
actually
I-
Hannah Montana.
Last year we were like, we should just not do our set and just keep Bandioki up here. Like this is so much better.
It would be a different experience, but I think it would be great.
It's still
Yeah.
go down as well as it did today.
Oh, thank you guys. That's so nice. Oh, thank you guys. So nice to meet you.
I'm sure we'll see you across the weekend if you're planning to stay.
I know. Me and Jess are staying until tomorrow morning.
Amazing.
So,
well, maybe
be
we'll
seeing
catch
everything.
you tonight for a little
Yeah, oh my
peek.
god. Gang of youths. And then
Amazing.
Dylan's playing,
Yeah,
right?
Dylan.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Thank
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much.